Hey guys, Dannesh here, back for another video. And in this video, I'm gonna make 6 pairs of Silky Athletic socks as fast as I can. So we're gonna time it, got the heat press on and ready to go. Are you ready to see how long it takes me? Let's do it. Alright guys, so I'm about to begin. Before I start, please do join our Facebook group, Sublimation with Silky Socks. Link in the description below, where we help out with tutorials. Other sublimators are in there helping, and it's an awesome community. Just everything Silky Socks and Sublimation. Sublimation with Silky Socks. And lastly, we just hit 25,000 subscribers today. Thank you. Awesome feeling. So please, if you're not subscribed, do join the channel, because we're releasing new videos about every 2 weeks related to our product line, sublimation, socks, underwear, face masks, whatever we're coming out with. We're making tutorial videos and motivating you and inspiring you to be the best entrepreneur and sublimator you can be. So, are you ready? Let's do it. So first thing I gotta do, I've got my Silky Socks jigs here. So when you're making socks, you want jigs, blank socks, transfer papers, of course, and a heat press. Those 4 fundamentals will get you in the sock game. All right, so I'm gonna put these here. I've got the 6 pairs of socks right here, ready to go. And I've got my timer here, so I'm gonna hit the timer. The heat press is set to 400 degrees and just 25 seconds. Yep, 25 seconds. I'm going a little bit lower on the time today because I want to go a little faster. I usually recommend 35 seconds, and in some of my previous videos you've probably seen that. But today I'm going to go at 25 because I think that's enough time to transfer the ink to the fabric and basically activate the sublimation ink onto the garment. So we'll see how it does with 25. If I need to increase it, I'll do that on the fly. Alright, so I think there's nothing left to do except get started. 6 pairs of socks. Ready? Kind of nervous, kind of excited. Haven't had lunch yet, but I gotta do this, then I'm gonna go eat. All right, ready, set, go. All right, so first pair, I'm doing the athletic red socks. I'm gonna load it here on our jig, like so. So you basically just need to sublimate the top half on these athletic socks, and because the bottom half is cotton, so therefore they're constructed with a white top to sublimate, and yeah, that's where the print is gonna go. Come on, D, faster. I was wondering, should I talk while I do this, or should I just let the timer go? But I said, you know what? I'm gonna stay engaged in the conversation while I'm doing this. Let's work. Let's get it. All right, boom. So 1 pair loaded. Oh, and I forgot to mention, I'm gonna do 2 pairs in 1 press. Because of the size of this press, it's a 16 by 24 heat press. I can fit 2 width-wise. And this heat press is from Heatpress Nation. They're 16 by 24. Which one is it? The Signature Series with auto open. Alright, so now I'm loading the green pair. I'm going to do the red and the green ones at the same time. And basically, if you look, I'm using a used jig right here, like one of our inserts, reusable for multiple times. And then this new one that I'm loading the green one on is a brand new one. Dang. Alright, so 1.5 minutes already. We got to catch up and make up for this time. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Loading. You know, us guys are bad at multitasking, so even talking while trying to load a jig can slow you down. Let's see. Alright, so I'm just going to fix that here. Boom. Straighten it up, make it nice, and kind of want to just make it sure, match up these lines so they're nice and straight. Then match up your 2 socks next to each other so they're even height on the jig, and then you'll load up to the same line every time. Alright, I've got my transfer sheet here. This is for the red pair. I'm going to put that over here. The transfer sheet is bigger than the actual printable sock area, so this is a 10 by 9 inch transfer sheet. And I've got my green one. It says Ninja Warriors. For this side, come on D, less talk, more press. Checking for centering. Looks good, looks good. Everything looks good. Let's go with it. Boom. Boom. Kind of firm on the pressure. You can go medium pressure. It should be alright because these socks have a thickness to it. Or you can go medium firm. I think I'm going off of the pressure that was already set on the press from doing a little bit thicker items that I was testing. I was testing some beanies, which are coming next year to the Silky product line. So now back to the socks. Alright, that was a quick 25 seconds. Let's see how it came out. Alright, so first side done. Pretty good. It could get a little darker down at the bottom there. Probably if I gave it another 5 or 10, but this color in the middle is nice. You can see the gradient pattern here. And then now I gotta wait a couple seconds because it's super hot. The next step is flip, switch, and roll. So let's go ahead and do that. That's the flip and switch. The flip and switch here, and then the roll. Boom. So this is the roll technique to basically eliminate the line on the sides. Boom. Alright. There we go. So if you don't do the roll technique, the problem is you're going to end up with a nasty white line on the sides, and you don't want that. You want to take your time and get the roll in there to connect the socks from the front to the back. Nice little trick there, huh? Took us a long time to figure out that one. When we first started making socks, we were doing all sorts of things trying to figure out how to eliminate the white line on the sides. And then a buddy of mine told me about the roll technique, and I was like, roll technique? Flip, switch, and roll, baby. Yeah, he used to sell us ink and stuff, and he was like, hey, guess what? I got a secret for you. Roll the sides. I'm like, what? He's like, overlap the sides. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, bro. Overlap the sides from the front to back. And I was like, ah, genius. All right, so that one's good. I'm basically checking for centering and logo placement. I've got a Silky Socks logo down on the bottom here. Then, oh, and press. Good. Notice the cotton foot sticks out a little bit. That's totally okay. The nice thing about the cotton foot is it stays nice and fluffy. So even after press, it'll kind of keep its thickness and keep its shape. And it's super comfy. Silky Socks. The athletic ones are literally my 90% of the time I'm wearing socks, I'm wearing Silky Athletic socks. The other 10% I'm probably wearing the dress socks because those have a cotton interior and are super comfortable. Alright, stay on task here. Let's see these. 25 seconds up. Beautiful, beautiful. Green one looks great. Red one looks awesome. Okay, so now to go faster, I'm going to leave these here while I grab the next. Actually, no. So I need, if I had a second pair of jigs, I could have went faster. I could start loading the next ones while those are cooling down. But dang, I don't have my second set of jigs with me. They're in the warehouse, so I'm gonna let these cool down and keep it going. Timer's going. We're about over 6 minutes now for the first 2 pairs. Go ahead and peel that right there, nice and slow. So a little trick on peeling this, you peel from the top like that, and then you pull from the bottom. Boom. Nice and fluffy there. Gets back to its a little bit wider than its original size, but beautiful. Alright, so this is ready to go, and now you can bag it with each sock comes with its own bag, so that's nice. You can individually bag these when you're done. And then look, peel at the top and pull at the bottom, nice and smooth. Alright, so there's the green pair, the Ninja Warriors, beautiful. Alright, let's get to the next one. Alright, my next 2 are gonna be these 2, the gray pair and the white top with the black foot. So let's go ahead and load this one here. So So I'm gonna reuse these jigs like I said, and I will load them up. Just a little tip on the jigs: if there's a little area that's a little sharp on the sides, which there shouldn't be, but if there is, you just kind of sand it down and smoothen it out with like sand it down on your work table, or you can use your fingernail, scratch it down a little bit, or sandpaper. So, little tip for you guys there: make sure your jigs are nice and smooth. And we do sell the jigs on silkysocks.com in our blank section, as well as all these blank socks. And they come in a sample pack as well with all the colors, or you can order them individually. Be sure to set up a wholesale account on our site, because that is the best way to get the 50% off retail pricing on blanks. So all people who are sublimation printers, you don't have to have any kind of license or anything. Just go on there and apply for a wholesale account. We'll get you approved pretty quickly. All right, so here I go and continue. Boom. All right, that pair is ready. I'm gonna put it right back in the same spot. Now you could swap out your craft paper, but in effort to keep my time good, I'm gonna use the same one and just load it right back in the same spot. Let's check that my jig is nice and smooth there. All right, let's load this gray pair. Love the gray bottoms. It's a really clean, cool look. I wear these often too, if I have a design with the gray bottoms on, printed I mean. All right. So let's do that. Boom, boom. That one is ready to go. All right, and then sometimes I wear these things blank too, just because I take samples home here and there and throw them in my sock drawer and rock them. Today I'm wearing some purple foot athletic socks with the I Feel Like Kobe design. All right, so let's see, what's my time looking like? Dang, 9 minutes. We've made 2 pairs and we're about to make the next 2. Come on, boy, faster. So usually our productions team in the warehouse is cranking these out so I can focus on new products and running the business. But today, of course, when I'm making these YouTube videos, that's all on me. Let's go. All right, so some of you guys might remember this, the Ali tribute design. We did that on the streetwear socks in another video. This time I'm using half of that print size on these Blackfoot athletic socks. And there we go. That should do it. And then we're gonna make this gray pair. This is like a little, I forget what we call this, but it's a nice little gradient pattern of the gray right there. Check for centering here. Boom, boom. Looks good. Gonna have a little bleed area over, but that's fine. Let's go with it. Let's go with it. Press. 400 degrees. Tick, 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 tick. 25 seconds. All right. And the jigs are reusable for about, we say about 3 to 6 months with regular use. But to be honest, it depends how you handle them. If you keep them nice and smooth and flat and clean, you could get a lot of uses out of them. Maybe even a couple years worth. And another tip is to dedicate a jig for each size. So like, you could reload to the same line every time up here, and then just reuse your jigs. Whew, that gray pair is looking fire. There's the black and white pair right there with the Ali tribute. Not bad. A little bit of light color there, probably because of the timing, but still good. All right, let's flip and switch here. Let's flip and switch here. And ready to do the roll. Ready to do the roll. It's hot. Another thing I've seen is people use gloves so they could do the roll if it's like really hot for you. But I think you could just wait like 10 seconds, maybe 20 seconds if you need to, and you should be fine. I'm obviously going fast because that timer's on and I need to make a decent time here, but we're already approaching 12 minutes it looks like. And then let me get this gray side here, roll up the sides. Hopefully you guys are doing really well in your businesses and sublimating, making a lot of sales and customers and money and product and transactions. And happy customers, that's what it's all about. Making happy customers that come back to you and that are just like, wow, those socks were awesome. Those sublimated products that you're making, shirts, masks, whatever you're making were awesome. Here we go. Same thing on this side. Now my two socks are pretty close to each other, the black pair and the gray pair. But I'm just gonna go with it. But sometimes it's easier if you have a little bit bigger gap so the two transfer sheets don't hit each other. But there we go. But yeah, so when we started doing socks, the thing I loved about it is the customers were just like, wow, these are amazing. And it's so different. Like we used to do screen print t-shirts before Silky Socks a lot, but you know, it wasn't unique enough for me. Once we designed and created these and started supplying the market with these, we were immediately providing something unique. And so customers would come from all over back to us because we're providing them something different and unique. So that's it's a good, once you have a product like that, you just kind of keep supplying it. Whew, beautiful, beautiful. Now on our website it says you can make some lifelong customers with these. So we think if you're going to sublimate silkies, your customers are just going to be so happy that they're going to come back to you for everything. Whew, that is hot. I'm going to wait a few seconds, let that steam go up, as you can see. But yeah, check it out, the gray bottom. So we have some bleed over there. The way to prevent that is to cut your transfer down to the minimal area there, so the bleed right there on the cotton foot is not too excessive. Or you can put another sheet of paper there, or some people use heat tape there as well, which we don't like to use tape, but works for some guys. I've heard in our Facebook group, people have commented that as well, so pretty cool. There is the first one of the Ali tribute. Hot. There's the second one, nice. And this gray one, remember, peel a little bit at the top and then pull smoothly at the bottom. Ha. Gee. Why did I put myself through this? Why? Because I love you guys, man. For the YouTube, baby. For the journey. Gotta tell the story. Alright, these look awesome as you can see on camera there. I'll go ahead and move these off. Throw these over here. And let's get the next ones. Got the purple one and then the black foot with black interior. That's this sock right here. Perfect for dark designs like black ones. Whereas the previous one I just did, the Ali one, has a white interior. Alright, so now I'm going to load this purple sock. 4 pairs done, about 15 minutes gone by. Last 2 and then we can chill out, baby. The last 2 pairs. Then I'm gonna get my grub on, kinda hungry. But I was like, you know what? You gotta get the work done, then you eat. Sometimes you gotta get your work done, then treat yourself to a break, right? Yes, sir, that's what it takes to be successful sometimes. I've been realizing that today. I was like, man, if you just go hang out, you're gonna kinda get, you know, you're gonna get bored. You gotta get in that video, get in that work, then go hang out after that, you know? I wanted to go to the beach or something, get some fresh air, play some basketball, because we've been grinding all year. But I said, let me get this video up, then we'll do that. You know what I'm saying? All right, purple pair loaded. Now the black pair. Okay. All right, first pair loaded. Let's go to the second one. Just gonna check that the tape is still rolling. Yes, it is. Oh, the worst thing is when you're recording a long video and for some reason the memory card runs out or the battery runs out. All right, so here we go. Boom. Last pair, baby. The last pair, baby. Or the last 2 pairs. Second to last press. Tuck the heels in. That's a little tip, so you're nice and flat on the top here. Tuck these heels in so they don't get in the way. All right, so we're doing this asteroid rocks design on the purple foot there. That should look pretty cool. Then we are doing this black and red roses design on the black interior. That should look pretty cool. And you know what? I'm going to increase 5 seconds here. I'm going to go 30 seconds just because these are really dark colors. The black one, I want to get a nice dark hit. So that's another tip on the dark ones. Go with a dark, you can always increase it 5 to 10 seconds on dark colors compared to designs with white background colors. You could get away with the less time. So here's the last two that I made. Pretty cool. Yes, sir. Yeah, so I was saying, with Silky Socks products, with some of these, like, it's just so different. Like, every product we've come out with, we've engineered on our own with our factory team to like get the best possible sublimation printability and wearability. And man, it's been a fun journey and a beautiful ride, and I'm super proud of where we've gotten to this point. Smoking. Looks pretty good. Now just one little thing. So some of this little, by the heel area, a little bit of white, that's normal because of the cushion from the sock itself. So don't be too alarmed if you can't get a super dark color down at the bottom from the heel. On the front, it'll be nice and perfect. And then when you actually remove it from the jig, it'll kind of fill out right in that area. So that is normal. Don't be too alarmed. It's because we have a cushioned heel there, so you see a little bit of that by the heel. All right, so now the roll for the last two pairs here. Let's get it, let's get it. That's my new phrase. People have been saying that in our Facebook group a lot. It's been catching on because every time I'm posting something or making something, I'm like, let's get it. All right, so we got that here. Whew, the last roll right here, baby. I'm excited. I'm very excited. All right. The purple foot, very nice color here. Nice for those Lakers, Kobe enthusiasts, and those inspired designs. Rest in peace to the Mamba. Inspired us for 20 plus years and continues to until this day through his online presence. All right, so hopefully these videos can also inspire you guys to keep building, keep hustling, and be the best version of yourself, and keep making dope products. And of course, push last side. Make sure your online presence is amazing. That means post videos, post pictures, post written text, captions supporting your content. Just show people what you've made. I tell people all the time, take a selfie and be like, I just made this today. Boom, smile, and that's a piece of content right there. Then mix it up, take a picture of just the product, of course, and put out a lot of content, and you're gonna get a lot of attention. Use TikTok. You can follow me on TikTok at Dannesh Katsamali. Just created a cool account there. Oh, and of course I put the Silky logo up here. It's supposed to go right here, but it's all good. I know you guys aren't checking for that. 21 minutes went by so far. Almost done here. Once I unload these, it'll officially be done. These came out nice, beautiful, beautiful. All right, I know they're gonna be hot. Can my fingers take it? Can my fingers take this? Let's get it. All right, that one is done. Look at that, looks so nice. The black and red roses. This is the black interior that I was talking about. So what's cool is when you stretch these, you see black instead of white. Right? So that's that black inner. So beautiful. All right, let's get this one. So for dark designs, make sure you get this sock. We also have a dress sock with a black interior, which is pretty cool. And time. 22 minutes, 15 seconds. Not bad, not bad, not bad. And let's take a look at the full lineup here. Boom, 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 and boom. 6 different socks of the Silky Athletic line here. Here is a sample pack, an example of that. So our sample pack will come with every single color, 2 pairs per color, and it's a medium and a large. So we do carry different sizes. All of our socks come in small through extra large. You can check the website for exactly what size that is. But you can see a sample pack for the athletics. Great place to start. All the different colors. And whew, that about wraps up this video, guys. Alright, I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for tuning in. And bless your feet, bless your businesses, and let's go make some dope product. Let's get it.